I like doing that. Hi, my name's Kim, and if you've never seen one of my videos before, I am a brand new goat farmer here in Texas. And today's video, I wanted to talk about why I chose Angora goats versus maybe a more traditional goat like a meat goat or a dairy goat, something like that. So I really wanted my goats to have a purpose here on the farm, to have a job, to, you know, be useful. And I love to do fiber arts. And so my first thought was to get fiber goats. So I got Angora goats. So what is an Angora goat? Angora goats are fiber goats, like I said, and their hair actually grows long, and it's called mohair. So you know, you have that cool mohair sweater. It comes from my goats. Well, maybe not my goats, but a goat somewhere out there. So their hair grows long, and you have to shear it twice a year, and then you can use that fiber to spin it into yarn, or you can use it in arts and crafts type things. A lot of doll makers use it for their doll hair. There's lots of reasons to have it. But if you don't cut their hair, it just keeps growing and it gets long and it's unhealthy for them. So you have to cut their hair twice a year. You have to cut it. They're amazing animals. They've got very good temperaments, which I like, and they're adorable. I have 5 goats right now. I have a mama and her 2 babies, and then I got 2 other does. And eventually I want to breed the does so I can have more babies and have more mohair and just go to town on it, you know what? But a fun fact about Angora goats is they come from the Angora region of Turkey. Another fun fact is my son was born near Angora, Turkey. I was stationed in the Air Force on the island of Crete in Greece, and we had no facilities when I got pregnant to have a baby. We only had a couple of doctors on base, so there was no place to have him. So I flew over to Turkey, and I stayed there 8 weeks or so until I had my baby. 5 days later, I flew back to Greece with my brand new baby. So yeah, my goats come from Turkey, my son comes from Turkey. Not sure my son cares that much or would want to be compared to a goat, but yeah, you know, what are you gonna do? Why I didn't get meat goats. So my mom lives with me, and she would not like to have the goats that she helped raise go to a processing plant. I'm okay with it because I know your meat has to come from somewhere, and I like the thought that I control the meat that I eat, and I control what goes into the animal that I am eating. But she's just too soft-hearted and she can't do it. And dairy goats. Why didn't I get dairy goats? So I would have loved to have dairy goats, but they take a lot more time as well if you want to actually have the milk, which I do. And eventually I might get dairy goats, but right now I have a full-time job. Well, not right now because I'm furloughed, but I had a full-time job, and I just don't have time. It takes a lot of time to milk the goats every day. You have to breed them first, so they have to kid, so their udders fill up, and then you can milk them. And I just don't have time. Eventually I do want to get some dairy goats and go that route as well. I've got 8 acres, so I've got a lot of room for a lot of goats. So we can experiment, and you can have both kinds. There's no rule that says you only have to have one kind of goat. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and like the video so you can see more of what's coming up. I probably am gonna start doing a vlog, maybe daily, probably not daily because I'm too lazy for that, but probably maybe a weekly vlog just to show you what's going on around the farm. I'm furloughed right now during this time, and so I don't have anything else to do. I stay here with the goats all day. And speaking of being furloughed, I hope everyone out there is being safe, and I hope you're surviving this, because this is terrible, and I know that. So I hope this video cheered you up a little bit. Alrighty, thanks.